Hey guys, hope you're having a good weekend. This is our latest installment of Stop Me If You've Heard This Before, series of instructional videos that we're posting online for Mr. Dunn's English 2 class. This one dealing with the perfect paragraph format that we kind of segued into Friday at the end of class. I would ask you as you go along here today, I'm not sure I told you at the end of class, but have some notes out, whether that's on the computer screen or on the side. We'll look at the specific descriptions that I walked through here on Monday, and we'll look at an article in class in order to do that. So really briefly, of course, reminder to pause me as you need to, respond to anything, write down questions that you have that I'm not clear about, and I'll do my best to answer them when we come to class on Monday. All right, let's get over to our essay elements. We can all agree that in the introduction there are three things you guys have traditionally known that you need to have in a traditional 5-paragraph essay introduction. So the first thing is that attention getter. We talked about that last week in dealing with an article that led with an anecdote. Background information connects the attention getter to the thesis, and we've used the word thesis quite a bit to talk about the statement of position or claim with 3 supports generally that comes at the end of the introduction. Okay, so all that aside, that's the introduction for, or that's the layout for an introduction. What we're really worried about today is this body section. Okay, we're really worried about how format-wise you outline a body paragraph. Let me talk you through it. We're going to begin, and some of this might be new language, some of it might be old stuff, but if you would maybe make a couple of notes about specific terminology here. And again, like I said, we'll go back over it on Monday. Topic sentences start every body paragraph. Just get us into what the paragraph will focus on, and usually they'll have a way to refer back to the thesis. They go in order if you're in a 5-paragraph essay and you've got a 3-pronged thesis. We'll talk about that a little bit on Monday. Topic sentences start every body paragraph, alerting us to the focus of the paragraph. Okay. From there, from topic sentences, we go into what we call a concrete detail. Concrete details are usually what you usually know them of as quotes. Okay. That says it right there. I should have just pointed to that, right? They're stats, they're examples, they're polls, they're things that support the main point of the paragraph. Okay, they are things that you turn to show that you know what it is that you're talking about. If you're doing a research paper, quotes are used to show that you've done your research, right? And we'll say that those usually are called concrete details. I'll shorten it up to CD, okay? Commentary comes in the form of an explanation of the concrete detail. And I like this wording right here. It helps to conceptualize another's words into your argument. That means you're explaining what that quote means to you. You're explaining what that quote has to do with your argument. There's that word again. Your claim, right? Your opinion, right? You're explaining what that has to do with the main point of the paragraph. So just really briefly, topic, sentence, concrete detail, commentary. Then we go to a transition, which moves from one detail or piece of a paragraph to another. It can just be a word or a phrase, and you've seen that done. Also, in addition, that sort of thing. That's fine. It might be more involved. It might be a sentence or two as well. Okay. Transitions get us from one detail or one piece of a paragraph to another. What they transition to generally is another concrete detail. Okay. So if you're keeping score at home, we've got topic, sentence, concrete detail, commentary, transition. We go back to another concrete detail, which we support with our commentary, and then we get down to the end of a body paragraph, and we close that out with a closing sentence. That's really inventive language, I know. Closing sentence goes back to the topic sentence, explains how the main point supports the overriding thesis. Okay, it rephrases. Sometimes that's the easiest way to do it. It rephrases your topic sentence. So just really briefly, the organization. TS, CD, CM, transition. CD, CM, CS. That's our mantra here. when we're talking body paragraph format. It's this format right here. If you would bring these notes with you, we'll talk specifically about what one of these looks like in action on Monday, and walk you through the process. See you then.